next company is Profire Energy, PFIE, on the over-the-counter bulletin board. This is an energy equipment company that's helping some of the world's largest oil and gas producers operate more efficiently. The company creates combustion management systems for fire tube vessels used in oil and natural gas production. Let's go to an interview with the company's Chief Financial Officer, Andrew Limpert. I'm here with Andrew Limpert, the CFO of Profire Energy. Andrew, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me on, David.
Now, you have a very interesting technology that serves the oil and gas industries. Very large companies use your technology, allows them to meet certain environmental standards, safety issues. Tell us about the technology.
Well, the technology is used in the process of purification of oil and natural gas. So what happens, just to give you a little background, is that oil is taken out of the ground. It has impurities in it. Natural gas could have water in it. It has to be dehydrated before it can be shipped. Okay? So that process, that purification process, requires heat. It requires flame. The fuel goes through a big furnace, and we regulate that heating process. We regulate the temperatures and the flame as it's being heated.
So your technology is really software and thermostats for these large oil fields that are burning off this impurities in their natural gas and their oil. You generated $15 million in revenue in 2012 with $3.5 million in net income. That's 20% net margin, so net margin's very, very good. Revenue's a little bit off in fiscal 2013, which actually ends March 30th. You invested heavily in the U.S. Tell me why you invested in the U.S.
We see a great opportunity in the U.S. Look at our operations in Houston, Texas. A third of the wells in the United States happen to be in Texas, so it's a natural fit for us. So we find opportunities everywhere. There are 4,000 independent oil and natural gas producers in the United States. That's a ripe opportunity for this technology.
And there's 1 million+ oil wells in the U.S. and Canada. All could use your technology.
That's correct.
Why is Exxon, for example, using your technology and not one of your competitors?
Well, we think we provide a complete solution to the combustion process. So not only is it safe, not only is it friendly from a green technology standpoint, but it's also very efficient. We're actually measuring the amount of heat that the combustion devices, the furnaces, have to produce. And so instead of running a furnace for, say, 24 hours a day, you could run it for 6 to 8 hours a day, and that puts money right in the end user's pocket.
And I wanted to note that the U.S. will be the largest producer of oil by 2020, surpassing Saudi Arabia. So this market opportunity is very large and growing.
It's a tremendous opportunity, and we recognize that.
What happens for you the rest of this year?
The rest of this year, we continue to grow. We've invested heavily in sales and marketing and inventory controls. We're looking for ways to continue to, on a timely fashion, satisfy the needs of those big and growing oil companies.
Again, you're a first mover in this field. This is a relatively new regulatory area in Canada. The U.S. has not caught up with Canada yet. You're ahead of the curve by planning operations here. Tell us what happens to your revenue, your net income, 3 years from now.
Well, management is focused on growing operational earnings. That is a function of expanding our footprint. We would like to expand into other states. We would like to be there as far as a service provider at the locales where oil and natural gas is being produced. You look at North Dakota, you look at Pennsylvania, those are natural areas for our expansion. So what will revenue and earnings do? I wish I could predict that exactly, but I know that as we execute, and we do so with the commitment that we've shown in the past, that our operations should grow.
Again, first mover status in a regulatory area serving a very important need. This company has 3 patents on your technology. You're offering a better solution.
That's correct.
Do you expect that you will continue to grow internationally other than the U.S.?
Well, we have a distribution relationship with a company in Brazil, and we would continue to expand internationally. We would look at countries like Australia and New Zealand. Those are natural fits, maybe someday even India.
Well, you're at the right time, in the right place, with the right technology. So look forward to following your company.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. My value proposition. Though Profire recently reported a less than stellar third quarter, earnings were down due to capital expenditures in their U.S. operations. But this investment was well spent money, as their U.S. sales were up 500% for the first 9 months of 2012. We have a stock trading in a range of $1 to $1.40. Fundamentals should continue to get stronger going forward. Serving very large markets, they're working on a newer, cleaner, more efficient systems. Historically, this is a profitable company, still profitable now for the first 9 months of 2012. This appears to be a very good place to start building a position.